You're awesome. Thank you very much.
2 tips in there, 2 big.
Oh, that's so nice. All right, folks. Woo, there goes Haley Tom. Did they start the warm-up yet? I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I lied to you. I'm back now. I'm waiting for the clock to start so I can start the warm-up good. But if you guys are obviously just joining us now, there goes that clock. We are live now from Kingston, Ontario for the 2025-26 provincial tournament. This is our first game. We are facing the Richmond Hill Lightning. This should be a great matchup. Kitchener coming off a great weekend. We've played all the surrounding university team. We've played Guelph, Laurier, and Waterloo on Saturday night. Had some really good game, very physical. So a good lead up. Every once in a while you want to get a feel for how you're going to perform here against some pressure. And those games were very, very intense. Maya, I'm pretty sure, had to ask her mom for some physio after those games. It was pretty rough. But nonetheless, here we go. First game here in the afternoon. We play 6 games. Most teams here had ranking stuff to kind of set stuff up. So we end up with another game. So we play early today, and then typically, like the other ones, I believe the 16s and the 14s, are all going to play either a game tonight and then they start tomorrow pretty much. So we play 2 today though. So we played this one and then we go again later. So keep that in mind. We're going to have a couple of games to go for you here. I'm going to pan one way, pan the other. I'm up high here. We have a lot of space. So I'm going to try to maybe around there. That's going to give you a good overview here of kind of what's happening. But yeah, so 4 periods. I believe we're going to do 4 10s. Richmond Hill against Kitchener here, typically very intense. Those games are usually always pretty good. So I would assume this is going to be a good matchup. Most of us, I'm going to go on a limb, guess we were all here. They had a team meeting this morning at the hotel. A lot of the parents, I'm assuming, are tuned in here. Because, yeah, first game on a Thursday. So let's see what these girls can do. Richmond Hill is short a few players. I know that for sure. So they are definitely sporting a bit of a shorter bench here. Some of the reasoning, I think, a little bit private for a few, but I don't have all the details, but they're definitely short a few members here. Sometimes having less is more. Let's pan over here to see if this gives us a good idea of how we're going to do this. Richmond Hill is sporting their black jerseys, and we are in white. Well, let's set this up here. I'm going to drop this down. We'll see what they put. I think we play 4 10s. Yes, we do. So period 1 upcoming here. 4 10-minute periods of action. We play team force after this, so we'll see how that's going to go. All right. So, hopefully I got good signal for you. We are the visiting team. So we're going to start this with the ring. And Richmond Hill is going to go 2nd and 4th period. So
I'm not much of a singer, Chris.
So we're going to see. Crowd's ready to go here. Wildcats are ready. Let's go see how this is going to turn out. All right, here we go. All right. Like I said earlier, Kitchener is going to start this here. Lindsay is going to go straight across here. I didn't even look at the lines. That's Maddie with Campbell and Agnes, so I'm assuming the lines are going to be as similar as what we were running before. That's Maddie. That pass across is going to go over the ring end line. We're going to run out of time here. Feels to me like that was a very quick clock from the beginning, but nonetheless, here we are. Richmond Hill trying to break out. That rings a 2. Oh, ref says go, touch. So Richmond Hill manages to keep that ring. Got lucky. And Richmond Hill player had a step on. Could have caught our defense by surprise here. So that was close. Down the middle, triangle, no entry here. So that play is going to go to the back of the net. Rebound up front, dangerous. But we got it. Haley Tallman net for us. That pass to Amelia stuck. Amelia tried to put the body on to get to the ring. That's going to put just enough time here for Taylor to get set up and block him on the other side. But Richmond Hill keeps the ring in our end. Up high. Richmond Hill player. Off that pass to the side. Good save by Haley. On the middle, good play to stop the ring from going through her legs. That was Amelia on back. Taylor looking across. 23 seconds. We're going to want to put the ring up. Amelia's going to support that pass back. And we are up. Abby stretched up, pushes that to Taylor. Good pickup. 1-2 here. Taylor across. Gacy, who's going to take a look. She's going to have to put a shot on, but opts to go to Taylor, who puts a good shot from the ringette line to get us a reset. Watch the front. That was a little bit of a miscue here. Abby and Casey looked at each other. They were a bit surprised that the goaltender just kind of dropped the ring right in front of them. That ring's going to be right in front of Jason in the corner. We have everybody here today. There is no shortage of support here for this team. That's Piper. Piper coming off some really strong game. Good spin move here. That was Maya, who was close to putting us on the board. A little bit stretched out, but good chance. Addie Becky down the middle. Back passes that across. Piper couldn't handle it. A little bit of a head in the air here. She was going to say that potentially that should have been a reset, but it was close to the side of the net. We have the same shot clock person that was doing AAA games last week, so this is not a question of competence. Watch the middle here. Haley with a good pad save down low. Addie's looking up the ice. She's going to have to spin. Got a ring up anyway. And Agnes is going to spring. Hands up here. That's Megan that had some time, but opted to give that back to Agnes. Is going to put a reset. Agnes, by the way, playing her old team here. So facing some old teammates. Campbell back to Agnes. That shot goes off a defenseman. So off to the corner. Maddie is going to grab that ring. Drops that back, pass across. Maddie with the 1-2 up close, but Richmond Hill goalie here. Another pass that goes off our player. It's an interesting decision from the tender here. Watch Richmond Hill, they have a player deep. She got covered here right on the side. That was good timing. She was open when the play turned around. Richmond Hill in our zone here. They've had some time. Running out of clock time, though. We're going to have to put something on. Not enough. Haley's going to play that to her right side. Taylor sees up the ice. That was her sister, Avery. That's a two-line pass. Canceled. Casey got to it. Taylor across to Abby, who puts one, just goes high. That was close. 9 with a great one-timer that just goes up. Casey cutting through here. Abby's still there. That goes in. Number 9 puts Kitchener on the board.
Keep it going, White. Keep it going.
With 5:18 to go. Off the first one-timer that she probably wanted some retribution off that shot that went high.
There you go, proud Papa. You got
I know. The retribution for shooting 110 feet high.
Yeah.
She probably wanted that back.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, very biased for me here. It's easy for me to call those goals. But watch this. Maya's got some space, and Maya's got some room here, and she's got some wheels. Got checked right on the corner. She can easily break through unsuspecting defenseman. Maya, quick shot up high. She'll get that right in the face mask. I'm gonna start the clock in a second. That got delayed here, so don't worry. We are at 4:40 here, not 5 minutes. I'm gonna fix that in a second. Up from the front, Campbell with a backhand that goes in. Agnes with a great pass across to Campbell, who made no mistake on that backhand to put us up by 2. With 4:28 to go, Kitchener is up by 2 goals here. Great pass by Agnes, who saw Campbell on the side. Campbell's going to be pumped about this. That was a nice shot. Right from the corner, but watch Richmond Hill here. There's a lot of ringette left to go, and you don't want to start celebrating too early here. You've seen this so many times. Off to the side, good shot. Haley was there. Oh, good little save here. Haley put her, she's going to give them the reset with that, but a similar play. There was a battle behind the net here. Similar play, the Open AA game before us. They shot a ring right from middle, right from the dot on the center ice, and the shot just like fluttered in. And for a goaltender, sometimes like you don't realize it's easy at home for us to see the ring because we see the total of the ring, but they see a line coming in. So Haley with a good move here to put her glove on it just to make sure that wasn't going to flutter right in. That's something I should probably do a video of for you guys every once in a while. It is very tricky and very hard. These girls are amazing. Good save by Haley here. They're really good at stabbing rings, which seems simple, but man, trust me, if you've ever tried something that'll throw you for a loop, is try to catch passes from these players. It is very, very hard. Richmond Hill to the right of Haley. I never stopped my clock here, so I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds to catch up. Taylor, right at the line. Good battle here. Along the boards, I can tell you a few players here have told me that they do not want to go easy on Richmond Hill along the boards. Go! That is going to go all the way down to Richmond Hill's end. Abby got to it. Let's do a little check here. She's still chasing. Oh, heads up, not done. Not done here. 9 doing a good job at making sure Richmond Hill has to step in and really get the ring up. That was a good shift. Addie Becky over the line to Abby. Abby's looking across. She's going to go behind the net. She's got to change up. Pass up front to... Whoa. That's Piper was looking for a one here. Great job to Piper up front, who was set up shop in front of the net and was looking right down the barrel. So that was close. Nice pass by Abby up front. Off to the side, Maya. Pump fake. Oh, look at that. Great pass from behind. That shot down low. Good save by the Richmond Hill goalie. Maya again. Up at the top. Got pulled down. It's going to be one here. With 2 minutes even on the board. Kitchener's going to go on a power play here. Maya, I told you, with some speed up at the top. That's going to be Addie, Becky, Maya, and Piper out there for the beginning of this power play. If you're Richmond Hill, you want to make sure that this stops right here. Oh, watch this down the middle, pass across. Piper just stretched. Is on the doors. That one, amazing save. Maya point blank puts one, and the Richmond Hill goalie had to put her blocker out. Sends it flying to the windows behind her. This line quickly knocks on the door a couple of times. Agnes with a timely pickup here. Agnes is on her own here at the stop. Drops that back to Maddie. Will come in across. That shot down low. Campbell is there. And just like that, folks, we have put Richmond Hill in the position that they do not want to be in. Down 3 with 1:14 to go in the first. Yep, I agree. And up by 3 here is a good position for us to be in. Watch out. That was a good move. That Richmond Hill player had to hit the brakes and could have caught us by surprise. That shot really saw the whole way. 55 seconds. Ainsley behind the net has to hit the brakes over to Amelia. Amelia's going to look up here. Richmond Hill player lost their stick. No call on the play. Hard to call for a holding, but it is. Watch this here. That was a close one. Richmond Hill player was right on the side. It's going to be a goalie ring. 35 seconds to go in the first. He's going to play that behind her. Amelia has to stretch out and get that pass. Casey bumps into a ring. She'll get the ring back. And I'll spring out Taylor, who's got Abby up here. Abby with some time here. She puts a shot with 15 seconds to go. That got a piece of that goalie. Taylor down low. That shot from the corner was tight, folks. I don't think that would have worked. Abby will try to put one on. That'll do it for the period. Yep. So, that's a good one. I'm going to come right back in 1 second here. We got some sponsors. I didn't prepare my sponsors. So you guys watch this. I'll be right back in a second.
Just for him.
want to thank my beautiful wife, Lisa, for getting me a Cadbury cream egg. Watch 8 here. Woo! That is something Doris has done all weekend long last week. Richmond Hill is on the board with 9 seconds in. That is a set play for that player, and I've watched it work, I want to say at least 5 times last week. On that note, I want to thank Lisa because she got me a Cadbury cream egg, and this is the best season for your boy Simon. I love some Cadbury cream eggs. I'll sponsor this period with this one, but Maya's gonna get pushed here, and just like that, we're going on the power play, folks. This power play is brought to you by Cadbury. No, I'm just kidding. What I'm not joking about is the fact that I absolutely love Cadbury cream eggs. So there you go. Now you know. Campbell, 8, which is Doris, I believe. I'll double check the lineup for you, but that just scored a goal, is going for 2 minutes. 3-1. Second period. Drop ring to Maddie, who got tripped up. That was close. If you're going to call 2, that should have been another one. But ref says not happening, which is all right. Good job in the corner here. That's going to be a goalie ring again. Don't mind me, folks. Just grabbing a chair here. Richmond Hill now. Got some room. They'll go down the middle. Ainsley was there to block it. Big fight in front of their bench. There you go. Agnes looking across. He's got Maddie there. And Campbell parked on the corner here. Campbell set for Hattie. Campbell down the middle. Dipsy doodle around 3 players. That's going to give a minute left of this power play. 2 forwards go. Maddie hits the brakes, got checked on the side, no call. Paige Murray does a great job at jumping in here. Good eye on her to get that ring back. Good battle on the side. Abby was good enough to get that ring out. She was going to be behind the net to get it with a second to go. That won't be enough. That was a good job, Abby, on the side. I wasn't far enough to show you, but right at the ringette line here to put her body there and make sure that ring wasn't going anywhere. Again, stopping that side. Back to back. Richmond Hill player trying here. I'll give him enough space though. Oh, good stick by Megan. Good jump. Abby's here. She's got to wait. Woo! Look at that. Abby to Megan. That was close, folks. Megan is our defenseman, and as you know, Casey up front trying here, got caught. That line just back together now because of the penalty, but Megan Hale's doing a good job at jumping in with a shot. For a defenseman, that's probably your worst nightmare, being sprung out on a breakaway when you're not used to it. Got 10 questions in your head trying to figure out you going high, low, sideways, on the ice. Let's see what Maya decides. She's up now, flying in the Richmond Hill end. Little stick, hits the brakes, cut in, down low. I think she had the right angle, just ended up short. Richmond Hill goalie just on the side here, doing a good job at making sure that that ring doesn't go anywhere. Richmond Hill up the ice here. That's a pass that's going to go both sides. Ainsley's there to grab it. Kitchener recover. Oh, heads up. Kitchener recovered down the middle. Battle up front. Addie's got 2 players here with her. That's going to be a penalty.
Way to go, Addie.
They're going to call Richmond Hill for a penalty, and I will tell you in a second.
Keep it up.
It's a holding call, I guess, on Addie when she was trying to break away the ring here. 6:11. Left to go in the second. Kitchener up by 2. It's going to be Agnes going around. Her old teammates, I'm sure they would really love to have her in their lineup, but good job here to get us a reset. They're going to say Maddie was in the crease.
It was definitely a crease ball.
Good job, Maddie here. Ring's loose. Off to the side. The ring is going to go back and spring Casey, Abby, and Taylor. All right, here we go. Off to the side. Taylor's got some space. Casey, right hand shot. That shot blocked up front. Ring goes behind the net. One player is looking for someone and running out of options. Abby had the line, forces that defenseman to throw a ring up. That ring was in the air, close to getting to it. Abby's got, or that was Casey, sorry to Abby, who's right up front here. Nope, he's gonna wait and slid one that got a rebound right up front for Taylor. It's gonna be a couple of players changing here. That ring across, Casey has to hit the brakes. She's looking for an option. Tried to put the ring on for a reset, just missed. Abby was there to try to contain that defenseman, but we'll watch this along the boards. It's gonna be a 2-line pass. 4:42. And we are going all the way back at Richmond Hill's end. Addie Becky's out there with Piper and Maya now. These 3 lines all seeing some good time here. You stay out of the box goes a long way to make sure everybody gets a lot of ice time, and this is working for these girls. Maya up top. Check. Addie. Oh, they tried to drop that ring there. Watch this though. Good pressure. Off to the side. Richmond Hill's both sides on that. That penalty is over now. Someone's getting a call, and it's going to be Kitchener. And just like that, from one power play to the next. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm trying to make sure. There's a second left, I guess, to the penalty for Richmond Hill. All right, from the side here. Richmond Hill now on the power play. 4 minutes to go. Off to the side. That's a quick fake shot. No bite. Richmond Hill is looking to put another one on the board here. Up close. Haley stands tall, literally. Manages to make that save. That Richmond Hill player cut in low, and she went really high, but Haley was ready for it. Good pick up down the middle. Richmond Hill defenseman looking up, goes deep into the zone 32 behind her net. Richmond Hill now on the power play. First one of the game for them. Good check. That was a good job. That's one. Yep. Taylor's not going to pull two, but just like that, that's going to take that power play out. We are going to be even here. Ring's going to go in Richmond Hill's end. So 4-on-4 for 52 seconds. All right. That's Taylor. That's Taylor and Avery, if you want. Some action here from one sister to the next. That shot from Avery was supposed to go across and hit a defenseman. Nearly bounced back in. Good little check here. Richmond Hill support passes that. They're going to go down the ice in front of me here. That ring is going to bounce all over. And Campbell will do a great job at getting it. Hey, Taylor's got some space. Put a shot down low, and that was close, man. 15 seconds left to go on Kitchener's penalty. Taylor's going to take a little cruise here. Abby's coming in. Gonna have to think about it for 2 seconds. She's got 15 seconds on the clock. She's going to drop that back. That pump fake off to the side. That was close. That was really close. Little drop pass. Addie's going to put one here. Yup.
Nice reset, Addie.
Good job. That should be a Kitchener ring. And we are, can I do this in time for the save? Let's do that. Kitchener now, 52 seconds on that power play. Abby from the side here, literally blew across through, puts a shot down low. Casey will recover that. Good job. Hits a forward right along the boards. Goalie ring. Abby chasing. He's going to move her up. Oh, Casey's right through her. No call. Okay, Richmond Hill parents up in arms here. Abby with a little hook there. You're not going to need a lot here. The refs know they missed one. I guarantee you that. Yeah, that was close. We are navigating, my friends, on the line here. Abby was on the corner. That pass from Casey just a little too hot. 5-on-5. Abby will turn around. She's waiting. We got a couple of players changing. Richmond Hill wants some pressure, but I think they know that 9 can give him some room. Hey, Taylor here with a quick spin. And I was on the bubble of telling you that was going in. Addie Becky with the checking. Absolutely well done. That ring bounces to Piper, who was right there, and Aaron stick by Addie. We got away with one here. So far, they're letting him play. So that, oh wow! Watch that, 25 here. Snuck in behind everybody, including me. Good little spin move. Maya's got some space. 9 seconds, got to put something on. Good little shot on. That'll be enough for the goalie to say, oh, she still played it. I won't lie to you. Woo. I won't lie to you, that surprised me. She didn't need to play that. But she did. She was like, you know what? I'm having at it. I respect it. 3-1. Going into the third, we're taking a 2-minute break here. I'll be back in a second. right, folks, we're back. Whoa. I'm a little ahead here. Haley's still in net for us.
Hey, let's go now.
So she's going to go the distance. Starting this third period. Up 3-1. I won't back you guys up here because Richmond Hill, I think, is changing their setup. It looks a lot more man on than it was originally. Good play here by Katie. That's going to mean she's jumping into the side, and Campbell at the same spot where she got herself 2 goals. That's a hand pass, dude. Sorry. You can't do that in Ringette. Yeah, you can't do that one, but that's okay. Look, man, you gotta try. I'm all for that. Agnes has some space. To the side, that shot across to Maddie, who puts one and goes off a foot, and then right behind. She's trying to spin, got stuck on the side here, ran out of space in the corner. That reset's going to count for us. Richmond Hill skated through the crease, so we're going to get the ring here. Potentially back you guys up 1 notch, right there. Just in case they put one on. Abby's out there with Taylor and Casey. Those girls are also having a good game here. Abby off to the side. Scored the first goal here. Got us going on the right foot. Casey can put one on. Ooh, that went off a foot, but Casey had a great opening. That went off, and that's going to be a 2-line pass. We're going to get to it first. Ainsley's going to cut, go behind the net. Good job at, oh, watch it. She's got to trail back here. And that was off to the side. Abby got caught. Richmond Hill's got the ring in our end here. That pass won't get it. And that will spring off Casey, who's off to the side. Taylor right across to Abby, who puts one. And the net is off. And that line, again, with a couple of plays that are really close, I would say that net off is, do we want to say on purpose? No. But if I'm in net, yeah, I'm kicking that peg off. I won't lie to you. It is the play. That was a quick one, Abby. Another shot, so make that 2. She's going to want another one. Addie immediately pressured here. She's got Piper. It draws off a lot of room for her to put something together. Maya is going to recover that ring that went off a ref's foot. Up the middle. Give and go. Addie with a shot from her knees. That gave the goalie a little bit of a pause here. Piper is trying to get away. Little got caught, but bouncing ring here. Everybody here. There's 5 of them in there. Richmond Hill ended up with the ring to put it down the middle, but 3 Kitchener players over her means we are playing offense again. Maya off to the side. We're changing D's, we're changing forwards. Maya's on her own out here. She's got Agnes just jumped on with Maddie. Maddie's going to cut right here. You're going to see her coming into the frame. And she'll go to the net and put one that just goes high across the crossbar. Maddie, good job at getting there. Cuts down the middle. Agnes is going to hold that to the side, let him recover. Back pass across, a little far, so Maddie had to stretch to get it. Fends off a defender on the left side here and gets it and heads up. That's going to be a hat trick for number 8. Campbell at the right place, gets herself A hat trick.
Finally, yeah.
Yep. Keep him for the right games. She kept them all for the right games.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That setup works really good for this line where Campbell sets herself up front and has done this 3 times now. Casey with Abby up front. Abby's got some space. She'll throw one on. Goalie here, that's a good 5 if you ask me. Abby's going to get to that. Casey's there too. No call on here as Casey fought off that forward. She's going to put one off to the side and gets one in. What a great shot by 11 down low. And Kitchener is up by 4. Kitchener well in control here. Full line change. If you're Richmond Hill, do you call one? I'm going to go on a limb and guess Kitchener is going to make a goalie change here. I'll buy him some time here. That's the right call to make. That goalie, every once in a while, it is what it is. Can't feel bad. She's upset. And that's understandable. But in all fairness, that shot from 11 was going in. High percentage shot on the ice. Casey made no mistake on that. Richmond Hill, 11 up front, puts one in. They're not done. 11 springs a little bit of life. And this is a 5-2 game. There's lots of ringette left to go. You've known, I've said this how many times this year where you got some space, but games can turn on a dime. And Kid in Richmond Hill answers back here real quick. Let's see if Kitchener can keep this going. Maddie up to the middle, checking. Campbell. Maddie will get down there. Watch out for 5. Agnes has to stay out. Maddie's going to be playing center here. That's going to be a goalie ring. Haley's going to play that behind her. Agnes stayed out. Avery here. Got 2 on. We'll put the ring up. Watch this though. Immediate pressure for Maddie. Campbell will go across. Good catch here. Up, Agnes has some space. 1-2. Got a shot off. That's a reset for us. Absolutely. Maddie, a good 1-2. Will put one that goes in down low. Everybody wants to be on the board here. So that's Maddie. He goes down low and catches the Richmond Hill goalie. 6-2 with 5:17 to go. This Kitchener team so far firing on all cylinders. Watch that down the middle here. I was panning away. Taylor had to spin. Got hauled down as she was trying to let that ring go. Casey got hauled down too. Not going to get a call on that. Richmond Hill has space here. Watch out. 24. Got taken down the boards. Number 81 that'll go across. That shot from the top. We'll get Richmond Hill 1 inch closer. And you're looking at a 6-3 game. So Richmond Hill cuts that deficit down by another one with 4:42 to go. Lots of ringette left. Maybe he can shake that off. Lots of time here. Last two shots. A little bit of a miscue here. Last two shots up high. Good catch here. That's Addy working hard to get Maya's shot. Goalie there to make the stop on the right side. Maya was right there. Down the middle. She gets hauled around. No call. Woo. That ring bounced back to the ringette line as Maya was getting pulled back here. Off to the side. Look who's there. That is Maya, who will not mistake this time. Will bring this game back up to 4. Can Richmond Hill answer? Is the question. So far, Richmond Hill answering immediately after the last 2 goals. Is this too far out? Avery jumps on a loose ring. She'll put that down the middle. Maddie's got that around the boards. Have to let it go. A little overstretch. 8 for Richmond Hill. Great skater. She'll go around. She's looking for someone, but no one there. Good job down the middle. High-low pass, didn't connect, and Maddie has Abby up there who was waiting for the ring. She'll spin out. That's Campbell. Sorry, not Abby. They look similar. Very similar style. 11 with a little push here. Had a reception along the boards, but goalie ring, and I owe you guys an apology that I'm getting to it. Guys, don't worry. I'm getting to it. Don't worry. Nothing happened. I forgot to start the clock for you. And I was attempting to move it back. Rubbing's racing here. It's going to be a Kitchener ring along the boards. So they're going to let him go, which is what you want. I am a big fan, especially at this caliber. You don't need to kind of dictate the player. If your refs let him go, unless it gets a little too crazy, obviously. You don't want that. Watch the side here. 2:39 to go in the third. Richmond Hill is looking to get a couple, and that one goes off the crossbar. You do not want to give him too many of those chances. Casey. Straight across to Taylor. Off to the side here. Taylor will put one up high. Abby will get to that. Abby's waiting. She's got to change her line mates here. Casey's going to go along the lines with her. Actually, Abby might throw one on, yeah. Wants to get us the reset. She'll head off here after this. There she goes. Kitchener along the boards. 5 players battling for it. I can't see who's down there, but that was, I think, Katie or Megan, sorry, that was up here. Campbell or Maya, sorry. Drops that back to Piper, who was just there. Maya again. Spin. Pass. Good job. That's a very hard one to read for goaltenders. Jackie Gaudette, the game before that, plays for Open AA Cambridge Turbos. Similar move up front. Was successful. So Maya could easily throw something in there. That's going to be a Richmond Hill ring. That's the old move it or lose it with a minute 13 officially, 1:11 on my clock, but I'll fix that. I'll let it go down. And off we go. Down the boards. Comfortable lead for Kitchener. You want to keep as much as you can here in this tournament. I'm telling you, this will come to play. Goals for and against. Nice shot by Piper, looking for number 4. Down the ice low. That's a good read for her. She picked up on the last few that slid through that way. Maddie will put one through traffic. Goalie got to get a piece of that. She'll put that to her left side. And up the ring we go. Not ring. Down the middle. Richmond Hill spinning. Lost the ring. Bouncy ring. Get your stick in there. 32, watch it. Up close. They were going to go in there. That's going to be a Richmond Hill ring. Or this would be Kit. How did Did she not shoot that out? Did that ring not just go straight out? The ring goes straight out, or?
The ring went out.
Yeah, but she shot it. Shouldn't it be our ring?
Not at the bounce on Haley.
Oh, I got you. My bad, folks. My bad. I thought Richmond Hill player shot that straight out of the rink here. Up front, watch in the legs. Taylor will play that off down the end. I'm gonna pause you guys on the audio, but we'll be back in a minute with a 7-3 lead. All right, folks, here we go. I'm gonna try and see what this looks like. Good enough, right? Yeah, it's good enough. All right, folks, well, here's the deal. If you're Kitchener, you want this lead to hold and get more if you can. If you're Richmond Hill, at this point, it would seem that the game is out of hand, but you want to get closer.
Finish strong, White. Let's go.
Points really matter here. So start the 4th. And let's see if Kitchener can stay on top of this one. So far, doing a great job at making sure that we're in it. Watch this up front, though. Good little give and go. Abby's going to put that to Taylor, who's got some space. She'll try to go around, hit the break. A little bump by Abby to give her a hand, give some space. Case is on her side here. She'll go to the back of the net. You got to watch this. Took a shot across the hand there. Nice pass to Abby. Will put one who went off a defender. That bounced to the other side, and yeah, Casey got to it. Good call by Abby. Abby saw that bounced off of the defenseman, and she's right there now. Woo! That shot by number 9 just put Richmond Hill on the edge of their seat. I'll spring them on the other way here. So Richmond Hill, this little move down the middle, ran out of space. No room there. Haley down low. I don't think you're going to squeeze a ring there. You got a reset off of it, though. Watch this speed here. That fan on that shot. Number 8 has great speed. Down the boards. Addie Becky was immediately challenging Piper, going for the ring in the corner. Good job, Kitchener, so far to staying hard on the ring. Do you think these games over the weekend gave these girls just enough confidence to say, hey, you know what, we can play, we can rub shoulders and elbows with everybody here? Well, I'll give hats off to the refs who are just kind of letting both teams right now battle. That's both sides, but Richmond Hill will go with the ring here. That might be one. Yep. That, on the other hand, is a call that was in front of me, probably missed in the frame, but it is definitely a penalty coming up to us here for a roughing call. I'm not sure who they're going to give that to. It looks like Addie or Maya is going on. So, Richmond Hill with a chance. It's going to be a 4-in for Richmond Hill. Not surprising. I would do the same thing. Obviously in the fourth, it's kind of, what do you want to pull here? Richmond Hill in control here. Let me back you guys up one notch. Maybe not. Here we go, right there. We can get to see the whole thing at least. That pass up to 25, put the shot on. Haley Tom. Great save down low. That is going to go all the way up, and Campbell at the line. A little give and go to Agnes. He's going to go behind the Richmond Hill net. Taylor try to get a reset from the corner. Won't. Got it. All right, we'll take it. Taylor with a quick shot. Good save by the Richmond Hill goalie. Kind of surprised the goalie was asking if it should have went there, but it's going to be a Kitchener ring. We have a penalty, so it's going to be Taylor, Maddie, and Amelia, two sisters. Fun fact, if you didn't know, our team has two sets of sisters. Amelia and Maddie, and Taylor and Avery. Not something you see every day, but we got it. And here's Maddie now. He's going to look for her sister across. Just over the board. Over the ring end line. Sorry, Maddie's going to cut through. She'll go behind the net. 10 seconds on the shot clock. So there goes Haley with a stick. Up at the top. Maddie managed to cut across, but the ring is behind her here. Got a shot down low. Just missed to the side. So Richmond Hill has a chance to get a little bit of a breakout here. Don't push that deep. Their player's already in the end. 21. Was hanging on the wrong side. They're going to go 4 in again. Good job. That looks like an innocent save for Haley, but like I said, woo, watch that. Richmond Hill is going to drop the ring to Haley, who's trying to adjust a piece of equipment. Good battle behind the net here. And Richmond Hill will put that to the side, or like Kitchener will put that to the side, and Taylor had to think fast. That went off a defenseman. She gets the ring back. Now I'll push Abby to Taylor, who just got hooked at the net. I'm going to say in the net, but you can't go in it. Abby, good job at pursuing her man down there, and that's why you saw her going down instead of across. That was a beautiful stick for Megan, and Abby has to wait, but
Good patience.
good little patience to give that back to Megan. Running out of space, but did a good job at finding it there. Hooked up. That little way, she literally shot the ring straight out of that 25's hand, lost her stick at the same time. 4:50 to go here. 5-on-5, all even. That ring across. That's Addie. She's got Abby on the side and no, woo, shoot. From the corner, Abby's gonna push that back. Addie will get to it. No problems there, but Addie here. Down the middle, she cuts through too. Yep. And just like that, with some hard work, number 13 gets herself on the board. With 4:26 to go. Kitchener well in control here, and this is what you want. If you can put a couple in, widen that spread out. Richmond Hill is already looking at their goalie to come out here. They're going to pull her out for sure, which is the play here. The 4 in. Watch the side right out. Whoa, Haley with a great blocker save. Or glove save, sorry, and swiped at it twice to make sure that it wasn't going in. Avery with a thanks for stopping that, because that bounce, if she doesn't get to it, I want to venture it would end up in the back of her net. Richmond Hill 4 in. I'll leave the camera here and we'll follow it. Back pass across, down up. Can we get to it? Battle. Maya on the other side of the line, exactly when she needed to be, with a foot in the air trying to do that. And Piper and Maya making sure that Richmond Hill is in the back of their end. So right now for Kitchener, yep, you want to make sure that clock goes down instead of, watch this. That's going to be Addie with Maya right there. Ooh, that was a great play. We're going to get, oh, Richmond Hill or Kitchener's going to get one. That's Maya. Maya fell. It is what it is. Both refs have their hands up, so I'm not sure what's getting called here, but there's 2. Watch this, up front. Big break here for Richmond Hill, and a big save by Haley Tom. 2 people are calling. Is it 1 trip? It's going to be 1 trip. They're going to give that to Addie, but it should be mine. No, never mind.
I hope the ref knows the number, because we're not going to volunteer.
Nope.
It is number 6.
Yeah, it's 6 for sure, but I don't even know if Maya's okay. Maya's helmet's off back there. She hurt herself going down and took that player out. That absolutely was not intended. But unfortunately, intended or not, is going to end up with number 6 in the box, and she is getting a little bit of help here on the bench. Coach Meg is assessing what's going on here. I think she hit her head. She's okay, Dad. Don't worry. So far for Kitchener here, and this is exactly how you want your first game to go. We're playing Eastern Ottawa Force in our next game, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. They won their game 7-1 this morning against London, who we typically have great battles against. Bill here asking a couple of questions. I don't think he's contesting the call at all. I think it's more clarification to where the ring should be, but down here is fine with me. 3 minutes to go, 2-minute penalty. All right. Good job at getting that ring down. Agnes has 2 players on her. Campbell got to the back of the net in time to jam that ring down. Good job getting the ring out. Richmond Hill is going to do whatever they can to get some pressure on two lines. That support pass ends up on Richmond Hill's stick here. So far, 2:25 to go. That's 4 in for Richmond Hill. Holy cow, folks. My tripod decided to go down as I was leaning on it. Got some space here. Down the middle, that's Maddie who's challenged right away. Ring on. Richmond Hill in our end. She's going to spin out. She won't want to take a shot here. That was a good job to get the ring though. Under 2 minutes to go. Taylor looking up the ice. Maddie's got a bit of a break here, but she's going to opt to go to the outside. 1:37 to go. Name of the game is hold on to the ring. Down the middle, Avery with a shot that goes high. Taylor was going across. That reset void now that Richmond Hill has the ring. And they are going to try to go in to get a final push here. 32. Up at the top. Minute to go. Stuck behind our net. No goalie. Watch this. Off to the side. That ring went off 2 players. They'll opt to go to the side. Katie's going to push that up to Addie Becky. Has Abby on her side here. Hits her right in the back of the skate, but perfect balance for Addie to get that back. We're 5-on-5 here, all even. That pickup by Abby at the line is going to buy us enough time, and 9 strong enough, puts a shot on, hit a defenseman on the way. Casey got stuck here. Got 20 seconds, 22 or 21 on the official shot clock. I'm going to try to match mine here as best as I can, but along the boards, Abby there to challenge. Right across, Addie Becky. Quick shot up high. Abby's going to get to it. She's going to hold on to that. And that, my friend, will do it for game 1. And your Kitchener Wildcats are going away with a win, and a solid one at that. That's the way to do it. 8-3 game. I'm going to leave you guys here and get those handshakes going. I'm going to catch you on the next game. That is later, and I'm going to give you that right now in 2 seconds. Second game for us is later tonight at 7:10. Same rink. We're on the Desjardins rink again. The only difference is I believe we're home team that time. And we're playing the Eastern Force. So that's going to be at 7:10 tonight. So have supper, recover a little bit, and we'll see you guys then. So have a great night, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.